morning, everybody. Down here in Florida, how you guys doing? Me, I'm doing good, doing real good. So I'm gonna make a quick video, catch you guys up to where I'm at. I just picked up down in Orlando, and we're gonna be starting a tour. That's right, we're back in the touring business. God bless my soul. We're going to try this again. Just a short tour. 7 cities in just about a month. I think it's a month and a... No, it's a month. 7 cities in a month. So we just picked up in Orlando. Today is Friday, the 14th of October. We got to load in a rehearsal at the Fort Worth Convention Center on Monday, the 17th. A week of rehearsals. We're going to load out Sunday and just go up the road to Dallas for their first show. I think they're doing 2 shows at each place. So it goes Dallas, Houston. I'm not sure the exact order, but I know there's it's got to be Dallas, Houston, Atlanta, Chicago, Hamilton, Ontario, Canada, Newark, New Jersey, and then we got a team run to get out to California, and that'll be the end of it. It's going to finish 3 days before Thanksgiving. So probably not going to be home for Thanksgiving on this one, but that's okay. So to catch you up to speed on how I got to this point in my life, in my last video, not the one with the mountain shit, that was just something to let you know I'm still out here driving my butt off. But I doubt anybody's following along at this point. But the company I was working for, Colonial Freight, which is where I was leasing the truck from, decided that, and they put these cup holders in those awkward spots, I'll tell you that. They decided that after 85 years, the guy wanted to retire. And how can you get mad at that, you know? It sucked they only gave us enough, like a month notice. And they basically said that they have a buyer in mind. And if he doesn't come through, that they're just going to shut the doors. And that's eventually what ended up happening. The purchase fell through. And the guy walked away from it. But no big deal to me, because I was thinking about leaving earlier, except they had my truck tied up in the shop that had half of everything I own in it. So I had to wait 4 months to get that damn thing out of the body shop, and I got it back, and like 2 days later is when they announced that they were going to be shutting the doors. So I think I turned the truck in around the 15th of August. Put everything in the car, went home. Didn't have a damn thing lined up. I wasted a month where I could have been looking for work. And I don't know what my problem was. Basically, I think I didn't know where I wanted to go, you know. I knew I didn't want to do refrigerator trailers anymore. I just didn't want to deal with the grocery warehouses. There was 1, 2, 3 o'clock in the morning appointments and bull crap like that. I didn't want to deal with lumbers, com checks. I don't want to deal with that shit, you know. I did know that I didn't want another automatic truck. So whatever company I was going to work for, it had to be manual, and it had to go 75 miles an hour, you know. I know, stupid requirements on me, but that's what I like. and I come across a company up in Michigan that had all that. The problem was, after spending 40 minutes on the phone with the guy, he proceeds to tell me that they have no trucks available, and it's going to be a few months before they get one available. So that didn't work out. But I'll keep that guy in mind because it seemed like a good company. So I had nothing to fall back on other than talking to a buddy of mine who basically by word of mouth told me his boss would hire me. You know, and here I am working for a company called Rigs and Gigs. It's a power only company right now. They're just getting going, guys. They only got like 5 or 6 trucks now, and they bought this one right before I came on board. It's a 2019 Freightliner Cascadia. It's got miles on it. It's got 400,000 miles, but beautiful truck. It's clean on the inside. It's got that table in the back that folds into the bed. And boy, have I been using the heck out of that. A lot of sitting on this tour. A lot of sitting. It looks like it's only I'm not even going to say that right now, but there's a lot of sitting on. I was going to say it's only weekend shows, but that's not true. So yeah, that's where we're at. Rigs and Gigs, RIGZANDGIGZ on Facebook. That they are looking for another driver. You must be able to go into Canada. Got to be vaccinated. They pay well. Load my check at upstaging out the door. I thought I was making good money then, but we're talking $1,200 to $1,400 more. We get paid on the 1st and the 15th. Hotel buyouts, per diem, all that is there. Guys are super cool, man, super chill. So I don't see myself going anywhere for a while, as long as I'm physically able to do the job. I've been feeling great. Nothing really hurts. So, got the arthritis under control, I think, for a little bit. So this tour that I'm on, we're just providing 2 power units to help SET Trucking out, Special Entertainment Trucking, I think it is, SET. Looks like about to be a 20 truck tour or something. I think, I'm not really sure. But according to everybody in the email, there's about 20 people. So, you know, I'm sure some of that's office people. So, 16 to, I'm going with 16 to 18 trucks. And if I continue to keep this load, it'd be super easy. I got the the lights on here. The only thing I hate about this job is trying to remember to pack the water that the stuff goes in your truck. You know, you give me a trailer with 1,000 cases, it's just never going to happen. I'm never going to memorize that. I'm good with big shit. Wheel it in there, let me strap it down, and be gone. My first time working with another company. I've worked with guys that worked with us before, but it'd be my first time as a contract driver. Oh man, I hope they don't treat us like crap like Upstaging treats their damn contractors. Hey, how can you not get along with me? You know, I get along with myself. That's good enough, you know? Nice I am. Not many people would do that. Oh man, beautiful day here in Florida, 88 degrees. They gave us a ton of time to get down here. We had to go from Houston, which is where our terminal is, our yard. Houston, Texas, deadhead, bobtailed up to Nashville. And got the empty trailers on Monday. Made it to Jackson, Georgia. Sat there for 2 days. Drove to Petro in Ocala, Florida. Sat there for 2 days. And, or a day and a half. And here we are. Worked for many companies. I think, let's see, I started with Werner, left Werner after 9 months, went local in New Jersey for 7 years, left there because they started messing around with my pay and I thought that they were lying to me. Driving a box truck into New York City, which bullshitted my way into that job because I saw dollar signs and that was it. Hated that job, but I always stick it out for a year. I had no business driving that. I didn't know anything about New York City, man. Left there after a year, a little over a year. They had just given me a 75-cent raise, man, and I quit because I was moving to Ohio. Got out to Ohio, job number 4, another local job, working with Honda out there. Not for Honda, but one of their contract companies that brought the auto parts in. Was there for quite a while, I think 2 years. Then I needed to change, so I thought. Jumped over to First Fleet, doing grocery hauling up in Michigan. I didn't like that at all, man. Screw that shit. But I stuck it out a year. Left there, so now we're at what, 3, 4, 5, going on 6. But I went back to the other company with the auto parts, and that's when my wife passed away. So I stayed there for another couple months. June, July. She died June 4th, and I left on Halloween. Moved to Tennessee and got a regional job where I was home once once or twice through the week, and then on the weekends. And that was a great job, man. Easy job. Delivered tractors from Mahindra out, and then they broke your load back to Chattanooga. But that one just didn't pay well. It would have paid well if I would have got my fat ass up and left the house on Sundays. But the way it was set up, I did a special route on, I don't know, I didn't get home late till Friday nights, man. And in order to get my reset in, it would have been Sunday evening. Or so, I don't know, it was something crazy. So I always went out on Monday. And I always felt like that was part of the issue with the pay, but then it didn't matter anyway, because I got my foot in the door with upstaging. You know, I owe them that. I thank them for that. And I was there for 4 years before leasing my own truck. So I've had a couple jobs. So where we at? We got Warner, the 2 in New Jersey, 1, 2, 3, 2 in Ohio, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, it's my 8th company. 8th company in 18 years. I'd say that's pretty good, because I know guys that change companies every friggin' 90 days. Oh, you told me I was going to be home this weekend. You didn't get me home. I'm quitting. That shit happens, man. But back a couple weeks ago when I was looking for work, it had been a while since I got paid by the mile. Basically, Warner, my very first company, was the only company that I got paid by the mile with. So I didn't even know what the going rate was. I thought I was being lowballed, because everybody seemed to offer like the low 50-cent range, you know. And if I got a company that was up to 60 cents, the equipment sucked, you know. Automatic governed at 63 miles an hour. How are you gonna pay by the mile a truck that does 63 miles an hour? Just my opinion. I probably sound stupid, but not the brightest truck driver, but I know how much money I need to be making to live comfortable. So, and this job is doing that plus some. So the guys that own this, they do own a video company called GVP Media. And what happened was they were doing video stuff, you know, putting on shows. And when the coronavirus came, it wiped them out. So they needed something to get payroll in. And they went out and bought a truck, and boom. Here they are, going on truck number 6. Those guys are super laid back, man. I can't remember ever working for somebody like that. Well, not that I never worked for somebody super cool like that, but there's no way in hell these guys would lie to you or stab you in the back. crap on this truck like the Peterbilt had with the lane departure and the following too close, but that little noise you hear, beep beep, that's all it does. If I get too close to somebody, it doesn't go beep 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 beep. So I can deal with this. Driver with me, behind me anyway. He'll be leaving in Texas. He's just doing. He just did the pickups and he's gonna do the load-in, I think, and then another driver's gonna do the actual tour with me. But super cool guy. But SCT requires touring experience, and they don't know that you don't have it, but he had a vacation plan prior to being hired, so that's the only reason he's not doing it. Super nice guy, but I like being on my own. I don't like babysitting, and that's what it feels like. Not that I have been. I actually feel like I've been ignoring the guy. But, you know, when you're used to being out here by yourself, it's kind of weird. Let you guys what was going on and where I'm at. I'm not sure what kind of videos I could be making doing this stuff. I'll get something out there for you. Not that anybody's watching. Fort Worth. 45 miles here, we'll be jumping on I-10. And yeah, that's about it, guys. I think I caught you guys all up to date. It was kind of disappointing leaving Colonial Freight. I'm not going to say it wasn't, even though I was thinking about leaving. It's still sad to see a lot of people lose their jobs like that. I felt bad for one of the coordinators in there. They hired her husband a few months ago, not too long ago, and he started working there. And they let him come on board knowing, like, I don't know, she was pregnant, about to have a baby. Here he comes now, they're both working for the same company. Got a new baby. She had the baby around Christmas time. I don't know, man, I just felt like they kicked her in the mouth, you know, like, why would you hire her husband when you're trying to sell the company? And I get it, they were hoping to have a buyer. I get that, but damn. New baby, they had car payments. I'm sure they found, I'm hoping they found somewhere else to go. It seemed like most of the other people did, so I'm pretty sure that they did. But, still a sad time to see somebody lose their job. The hell is going to Florida today, man? A lot of here, get on down to Texas. And I'll see you when we get there. You guys be safe. Don't forget to like the video. Wipe your ass with the video. I really don't care what you do with it. But do something with it. And I will talk to you next week.